Welcome, folks, to what promises to be a great Tuesday night of the NBA on 2K Sports. Alongside my broadcast partner, Steve Kerr, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. Last outing for the Clippers, they won that game against the Warriors in Oakland. It was just a textbook performance. That game was all theirs. Once they got it going, it was full speed ahead.
It was an emphatic win for them. Especially considering that it was on the road. No question, by the way, that it was their offense that carried them.
Steve, I love the way they attacked at every opportunity. They never were on their heels, and eventually that allowed them to pull away.
And a look at the starters for San Antonio. In the backcourt, Parker and Ginobili. Leonard and Duncan are the pair at forward, and it's Lopez in at the center. Parker passes to Ginobili. He kicks it to Lopez. He's looking for Leonard and finds him. Just 5 to shoot. San Antonio needs to get off a shot here from deep. The Clippers grab the miss. And this game, the first chance they've had to see the San Antonio Spurs.
And in last year's season series, things did not go their way.
Here's the Beast. He had a 27-point outing in their last game against the Warriors in Oakland.
And how about his defense? 4 steals on the night. He was so aggressive.
Now here's Ginobili. He feeds it to Duncan. That shot's good on the assist by Ginobili. And both teams really in the upper echelon of the conference. It's an important matchup this year.
Well, Kevin, they're battling for supremacy in the conference. There's going to be some heated battles between these top-tier teams.
And no mistakes on the offensive execution there.
So it's San Antonio now. This game coming on the heels of their win against the Kings.
You know, their percentage from long range that game was off the charts. It seemed like every time the home crowd got going, they just took the wind out of their sails with another three-point barrage.
Yeah, those bombs were really falling.
And here are the Clippers now, following the three-point attempt by Tony Parker. Pass to Kim. Using his post moves to get the 2 points. The Beast's got his second basket.
Well, I think this is the start they wanted. Come out and put some points up early. 3 or 4 so far.
Here's Duncan. And he can't bank that one in. Nance against Ginobili. Cannot hit. Duncan with some nice D.
The defense was ready for him that time, and they had to be. He is so powerful in the lane.
Parker kicks to Ginobili. Wants to get it to Duncan, and does. Dishes it to Parker. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over.
Well, let's see the stat sheet here on Tony Parker. Last year, getting it done. They averaged about 14 points a game, 7 assists, and 2 rebounds. I think he's got to be pretty pleased with his output, and you know he's always looking to push himself.
And that's what the best players do, Steve. You play with one of the all-time greats in Michael Jordan. Nothing comes easy in the NBA against top talent, night in and night out. And I think the way he's been playing shows he's been working a lot on different aspects of his game.
Here's Parker following the basket by Kobe Bryant. Parker dishes to Duncan. Goes up the baseline. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Parker.
Boy, he made a nice little bounce pass there. We call that the pocket pass, and he did it well.
There's the screen. Here's Nance, and misses it off the right side of the rim.
You know, that mid-range jump shot is not his strong suit, even when he gets a good look like that.
Parker kicks to Leonard. The Clippers grab the miss. The Beast's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Bryant tries in, and he can't jam it through. Spurs trail by 4. Leonard the pass to Duncan. Parker outside. Back to Duncan. Shoots from 12. That's good. Duncan's got 6 points.
Nice start as he's knocked down 3 of his first 4 and has hit the ground at high speed.
Back to Bryant. And he gets that one to go off the front iron.
Don't take your eyes off of him because he can make plays from multiple spots on the floor. Put the isolated cam on him.
Parker kicks to Leonard. And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game.
He needs to get them back into a flow offensively. You know, things have gotten stagnant for them, and they're starting to force some of these shots.
And that can snowball on you. One guy takes a bad shot, then another guy does, and then you're missing back-to-back-to-back shots, and all of a sudden you have no rhythm and you're self-inflicting wound.
Now here's Leonard. He's been patient so far, nothing yet on the scoreboard. Here's Ginobili. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over.
Well, we've got a moment to look back to last year's Spurs right now. First in opponent field goal percentage, second in fewest turnovers per game, and they were number 2 in lowest opponent points per game. Controlling the pace, being on the same page defensively, has allowed them to be elite at that end of the floor.
And Clark, you know this. I mean, anytime you see a team #1 in the NBA in field goal percentage defense, you know they're getting after it. So this is a club that plays extremely hard. They take great pride in their defense. They have a concerted plan, a concerted effort every single night to try to stop the opposing team.
Leonard on the wing. Right side Leonard. Screen by Duncan. Step back shot. No good. The Clippers go the other way with it. Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Kevin, I was able to speak with Eric Spoelstra for a moment. He talked about the challenge of game planning for Tim Duncan. He said Timmy's one of the best to ever do it on the low block. We've just got to play the percentages, force him to his left, and force him to make tough, contested shots. Guys, even though Duncan isn't a deadly free throw shooter, he knows how to draw contact. They want to avoid getting baited into silly fouls. Back to you.
And thank you, Doris. Here's Kobe. Kawhi Leonard making his last shot. Kobe kicks to Brewer. That's good, and it's Kobe with the assist.
So far, so good for them at the offensive end here in the early going.
Boy, the field goal percentage is fantastic. Exactly the kind of start they were hoping for.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Clippers.
Well, I like the fact they've already been getting a lot of high-quality shots in the paint.
And they're sharing the ball, too, which I love. They're piling up the assist. We're seeing great offensive movement.
The first one falls. A platoon swap here for the Clippers. One is no good. Clippers leading by 7. Here's Singleton. Another one falls for the Clippers.
They've done a lot of good work with the ball. Really moving both the ball and moving bodies, getting quality chances at the hoop.
And they're not wasting chances when they get them. I mean, they're hitting their shots.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over.
Well, they're getting way too many easy shots in the paint. So this timeout is specifically for that reason. You got to tighten up the defense and start to make it harder for that offensive team.
I know it's easier said than done, but right now it just doesn't seem like the necessary effort is there.
Now here's Leonard. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against Sacramento. Up off the screen, and that one is hammered home.
Boy, a pick was set at the perfect angle on the floor, and he used it nicely.
Well, that's a play we may see from them a few more times.
Why not? I mean, when it works, you go back to it. Make them stop you.
Here's Singleton. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. Here's Kim. It's hauled in by Tony Parker.
And a missed opportunity right there.
Definitely. I think he should have converted that one.
Passes it to Lopez. The dish now to Leonard. To the left side wing. Nobody near Parker. And count it from 19 feet away. And now it's only a 5-point Los Angeles lead. Bryant covered by Duncan. A nice pick right there to get him right to the rack.
Taking it to the rack with power right there.
And hammering down with the two-handed slam.
Well, they already had him staggered, and now all of a sudden they're throwing some haymakers.
Now here's Lopez. He's been patient so far, nothing yet on the scoreboard. Parker kicks to Duncan. Baseline jumper, and it's good on the assist by Parker. Parker's got his third assist on the night. Here's the Beast. He's covered by Leonard. Here's Kim, and he makes good on the layup. The Beast's got his third basket of the night.
That's what they're hanging their hat on today, fellas. Hard-nosed, smash-mouth play down on the low block.
To me, that's the key to any game. Who can win the battle in the paint? And right now, they've got it going.
Major defensive lapse right there. I mean, he's not a player you can leave open for a jump shot. You got to stay attached to him. They're lucky he couldn't punish them for it.
Here's Lou. He had 10 points in the win against Golden State. Singleton in the corner. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
And the defense looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Yeah, I like that. A foul to save the layup. They can earn it at the line.
The Clippers shooting their first free throws here for the night.
And you take a look at the numbers, guys. They shot 80% from the free throw line as a team a year ago.
And he makes the first. So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. Boris Diaz checked in for Lopez. Ken Bazemore comes in for Leonard. Daniel Green, he's checked in for Manu Ginobili. And it's Mills in for Parker. So Singleton nails both of them. Spurs trail by 9. Mills with it. Pass to Diao. On the wing, Green. It's hauled in by the Clippers.
Rebounding is going to be the focal point for them in this one, fellas. I can feel it.
Yeah, it's a physical game, and so far the numbers show that they've got the edge on the glass.
Here's the Beast. He has 6. The feed now to Singleton. Puts it up from 12. Hits the front of the rim and out. San Antonio's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. And the pass to Duncan. Little turnaround, and that one's good. Duncan's got 11.
Well, his scoring this quarter has been off the charts, and the complexion of the game as a result may change.
And the Clippers decide to take their first timeout here.
Yeah, and guys, I think he feels like he can make a few improvements during this timeout, just kind of make a couple of adjustments, get his club back on track.
You know, coaches are always tweaking and tinkering with things mid-game. Actually, sometimes they overdo it.
A platoon swap here for the Clippers. Spurs trail by 9. Here's Bazemore. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. And Diao kicks to Green. Clock at 6. And it's off the back rim. No good. Here's the Clippers. The drive by Bryant, and the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a three-point play. And that sends Kobe to the free throw line. They get Boris Diaz. For Los Angeles, they have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
At the line for 1.
The free throw drops for Kobe. 1:51 left in the first quarter of the game. And here's Mills. On the wing, Green. Duncan with the screen for Green. Drills the baseline jumper. Green's got his first bucket of the night.
Whatever their plan was defensively that time, it didn't work. Not if it results in that shot.
We've got 1:23 left to play in the first quarter. Screen by Young. Chambers the pass to Kobe. To the middle. Just 5 to shoot. Chambers can't make the basket.
That was a layup, and you've got to knock that down. You've got to convert when you get those opportunities.
Now Mills. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Out to the right wing. From 12 feet out. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Mills has got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Spurs. And Brewer kicks to Young. Diaw with the steal. Bazemore dishes to Green. It's tipped. Kobe with the steal. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. The finish. Clanks the dunk off the rim.
You rarely see him missing dunks, but the defender was right in his face on that one, and it threw him off just enough. He's really stepped it up this quarter. Looks like he's determined to get them out of this hole all by himself.
Brewer with the screen for Bryant. On the wing, Brewer. Back to Kobe. That doesn't go in either for Kobe.
Good percentage shot, though. That's one they'll take any day of the week.
And so the first quarter is in the books. Clippers lead by... Now the second quarter getting... ready to start up. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here, Clark and Steve, what have they been doing or not doing?
And I like what they've done offensively, really attacking the rim, getting a lot of points in the paint.
And guys, they've been the aggressor early. I mean, attacking the hoop and getting into the paint, that can make the game really easy for you.
On the floor for San Antonio, Mills out there with Green. Then there's Kent Bazemore. Then there's Robin Lopez. And it's Diaw in at the four-man position. Here's Covington. Pass to Kim. 6 on the shot clock. It's the typical fadeaway jumper. The Beast's got 8 points.
Well, he really used his height there.
He sure did, Steve. I mean, a nice touch on that shot.
Here's Mills. Lopez passes to Diaw. Diaw got the loose ball, so that will be a backcourt violation. Let's take a look at the 2K leaderboard to find out who are the best shooters from behind the arc last season. We'll look at Brewer. He's absolutely deadly from outside. And, of course, Danny Green just trailing him. He's another player that shoots it extremely well from outside.
Well, both of these guys had what I call in-the-gym range, or you could refer to them as snipers, just deadly from behind the three-point line. They line it up and knock him down. He's been one of their more reliable options today, guys. I mean, his shooting has led them to this lead.
Feeds it to Bazemore. Mills with it. Knocks it loose. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. Kim, the pass to Lou. Kicks to Covington. Passes to Lou. A rebound by the Spurs. Quarter number 2. We're about 2 minutes in. Here's Mills. And Thabit with the block. Here's Covington. Out left to the wing. Lou passes to Covington. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. Dishes to Thabit. Down low. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Tell you what, he can do a lot more damage to that rim than that when he wants to.
And you know, Clark, with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Me too.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage anyway. It was only with one hand, but he threw it down pretty hard.
Here's Bazemore. They kick it out to Green. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. Here's Lou. Bryant so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game.
Kevin, well, look here at last year in the NBA where the Clippers ranked. First in rebounding, first in field goal percentage, and they were also #1 in fewest turnovers. When you take care of the ball, you give your team a chance to win.
But when you think about this club, the first thing that comes to mind is their ability to rebound the ball. Best in the league, so physical. They just pounded the glass, and that's how they tried to win games, just by being more physical than their opponents.
And the first one drops. Nancy's checked in for the Beast. The Spurs also changing it up. Kawhi Leonard's checked in for Kent Bazemore. Ginobili comes in for Daniel Green. And Tony Parker is subbed in for Patty Mills. He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line. Spurs trail by 11. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far.
Here's Covington, and he floats in for the easy two. Credit the assist on that one.
Boy, they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing that ball into the paint. Smash mouth basketball.
Yeah, and it's a strategy that has served them well in this opening half, Clark.
San Antonio calls timeout.
He just is not happy with how his team is executed. And they've been on the wrong side of this run. It's time for a momentum shift.
You know, sometimes just getting off the court, taking a break, and coming back out fresh will give you a chance to pull together.
Now here's Ginobili. 26 points for him last game against Sacramento.
Yeah, Kevin, he really set up shop at that foul line. I mean, they could not do anything with him defensively, and so they had to keep fouling.
Now Nance. Ginobili missing from long range. And there's the pass to Barker. From outside the arc. And the rebound goes to Lopez.
That's a shot you've got to take if you're looking for the three-pointer. I mean, the defense was nowhere around.
Ginobili kicks to Lopez. Back to Ginobili. He dishes it to Lopez. Shot clock at 6. Parker's shot is off. Here's Los Angeles now. Right now they're on a 9-0 run. They set the screen. Now here is Singleton. The jump hook. Rebound San Antonio. Diaw's got his 4th rebound in this one. Parker dishes to Lopez. Parker outside. Back to Lopez. It's Parker top of the key. Lopez. Great positioning on the putback.
Tell you what, they're going to have to do a better job of boxing this fella out than that.
No one between him and the hoop. You're right, Clark.
Yeah, putback slams are not what you want to be giving up if you're the defense.
Now here's Bryant. He's coming off a 16-point game against the Warriors in Oakland. The dish to Lopez. Parker outside. Ginobili right side. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Parker. Parker's got 4 assists now tonight.
Oh, he's going to keep banging those home if you give him that much space.
Here's Bryant. And the layup's good off the glass. Kobe's got 11 points.
And he may be the guy to put this game even farther out of reach.
Parker outside. Lopez, a screen on Bryant. And Parker, here we go. Diao can't hit.
Really good offensive execution. Nice pick. Just couldn't get the shot to go.
Boy, you love to see that as a basketball purist. The guy setting a good screen and then getting the shot opportunity.
That drops.
And that's why teams emphasize the use of screens and picks, just to get you some open looks like that one.
Parker passes to Lopez. Back to Parker. Nobody near Leonard. Good on the three-point shot. He's got 7.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any agenda.
It's hard to overstate all the points they've scored on assists today. Beautiful to watch.
Los Angeles calls timeout. A different look for the Clippers. Doris Burke has some information. For us, Doris.
Kevin, Greg Popovich was just going over the plan with his team. He wants them running a disciplined, organized offense with an emphasis on setting screens and creating open shots on the floor for their shooters. He also said something you don't hear too often from a coach. He told his guys they should have a shoot-first mindset instead of trying to be, quote, too cute with the ball. So, Kevin, change is already being made on the fly here in the second quarter.
And thank you for that, Doris. Now here's Parker. His last outing, he had 18 points. Back to Leonard. He kicks it to Lopez. Looking for Ginobili. He gets it there. Blocked, but he stays with it. That doesn't go either by Ginobili.
Poor shooting from him this quarter. His shooting percentage nowhere near where he'd like it to be.
Kim. And he drops it in from the low post. The Beast's got 12 points in the game.
Oh, he's clearly feeling it, Clark, coming off that fantastic game last time out.
Lopez sets a screen for Leonard. Back to Parker. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
Really tough to get that shot off with the size differential there. It's not an individual matchup he's going to win every time, especially in the post.
Very well done. I didn't think he had any business operating down there with the big fellas.
That's kind of a shocker. The defense was there, but it wasn't right in his face. Kind of out of character for him to miss those.
And out of bounds as the Clippers gain possession.
And taking a look at some stats here, let's check out the numbers for Manu Ginobili. Solid numbers last season. Last season put up about 17 points per game, 5 assists, and 4 rebounds. When you have a shooter like him off the bench, it makes finding points a lot easier.
Well, Steve, you know, things can get stagnant without offense coming off the bench, and he always can supply some shooting.
Here's the Beast. He's got 12. Goes back up, and the layup is good. The Beast's got 8 points in the quarter.
8 of the last 10 points at that end of the court have been scored on very high percentage shots in the paint.
And it's not necessarily strategic, Clark. It's just a matter of playing with more heart. Got to play hard, guys.
And the whistle blows as the basket counts, and a three-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up.
You know, the height difference there is huge, but he canceled it out with great body control in the air.
Exactly, Steve. He got to the hoop and wouldn't allow himself to be manhandled by the big boy.
The Spurs have shot 2 free throws, and they're 1 of 2 so far.
Well, one of the highlights last season, this team shot the ball extremely well from the stripe. Huge factor.
You know, success at the line just became contagious for him. A few guys got on a roll, and it carried over to the rest of the team.
Los Angeles leading by 8. There's the pick. Pass to Lou. He feeds it to Covington. Nice D from Duncan. San Antonio's gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. It's Parker with the drive. And Duncan gets it to go on the assist by Parker. Parker's got his 6th assist on the night. Los Angeles calls timeout. Big group substitution here for the Clippers. With this pause in the action, let's show you the teams that have scored the most points in the league last season. The Clippers in second.
This was one of the better scoring teams last year. They had a lot of different offensive weapons to choose from, and they knew exactly how to use them most effectively.
San Antonio with the ball. Clippers able to drain the three. The feed now to Ginobili. Parker kicks to Ginobili. It's Ginobili on the wing. Just 5 to shoot. Parker outside from past the arc. They get it again. Duncan can't hit.
I like the work there contesting that shot that looked like it was going to be easy, but they forced the miss.
You know what? He got it in close, but couldn't finish in traffic.
Bryant has the open look. That one's good from the corner. And now it's an 11-point Los Angeles lead. And Ginobili, here we go. And down it goes, jamming that one home. They'd love to get more of those, the easiest 2 points possible. And on a fierce finish.
Yeah, and that's exactly how they're going to cut into the lead, Kevin.
Yeah, that's why they've got to tighten up their D. And I'd be surprised if the defense allows any more free runs to the hoop like that.
You know, he just hasn't looked right to me. A bit out of sorts, if you will. Something's off with his mechanics, at least as I look at it.
Now, here's Brewer. A 17-point game for him in the win against Golden State.
Boy, great screen that time by Kobe.
1:41 left here in the second. And here is Parker. 7 points in the game. Poked away. Parker against Bryant. And now the fast break, Ginobili with the ball. That one's good, and the Clipper lead is cut down to 10 on the bucket from Leonard.
Well, he certainly isn't the one to blame for them being in the hole. He's been on the money with his game.
Here's Brewer. That's good. Brewer's got 9 points.
Great move to the hoop, and I love the finger roll finish.
Duncan with a screen on Kobe. Parker outside. Pass to Duncan. 6 to shoot. Leonard attacking. Here's Diaw, and the layup falls. Diaw's got his first 2 points of the night.
They're forcing the ball inside, and it's working beautifully.
Yeah, the defense has been futile here. 5 of the last 6 field goals in the lane.
Now, here's Brewer. He's got 9. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. 15 points for Kobe Bryant.
Well, offensively, he's taken a solid opening quarter and just built on it here in the second.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Leonard, and he comes off the screen and slams it through.
Tell you what, Kevin, they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
Clark, that deficit will go away quickly if he does.
And I like the way he capped that drive off, guys, with the one-hand punch.
That's good.
Well, here we go again. An open path to the hoop, an easy 2 points. Where is the defense?
Parker outside. Misses off the right iron. He gets it up. Cannot hit. And we finished one half of basketball. Los Angeles on top. They lead by 12. And now we'll send it down to Doris Burke, who's standing.
Well, I'm with Eric Spoelstra, and I'm...
Welcome back, everyone. On to the start of the second half. Big margin on our hands, but we'll see if that gap narrows down in the third and fourth quarters.
Kobe having just a fantastic game. He's got 17 points and 1 steal.
Pretty much unguardable out there. He has just been fantastic in this game.
Oh, it's been a stupendous performance, no doubt.
Well, we've got a moment. Let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade. All fueled up for the second half. And the Clippers, looking at who they've got. We've got the Beast, and it's Lou in at the 3. Leonard dishes to Parker. Parker left side. Off the left rim and out.
Not a bad look for him on that shot, but it just doesn't seem to be his night tonight.
Lou passes to Kim. Here's the floater, and he lays it up and in. The Beasts got the first basket of the third quarter for the Clippers. Parker outside. Duncan outside. Parker kicks to Duncan. Feeds it to Ginobili. Lou grabs the board.
Terrific defense at the rim. They got right in his path.
You know, that's part of what great defenders do. They get not only in your path, but in your head a little bit, too.
Passes it to Kim. To the left wing. And that one's good. And the Clippers lead by 16.
These defenders are not putting up much of a fight on the interior. It's been embarrassing. That's 10 consecutive points allowed in the lane.
And that's not the kind of streak you want to have if you're playing defense.
They get the rebound. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
San Antonio shooting their 4th attempt at the free throw line right here.
Parker. That's his first personal foul. At the line for the Spurs, Tim Duncan. Shooting 1.
The free throw is off from Duncan.
We've seen Tim Duncan getting it done. He's got 17 points, and they've got to be happy with his work on the glass, too.
Oh, they have to be. I mean, he's not giving up any ground in the paint, and when the ball goes up, I mean, it's his.
Left block shot on the way. Kim. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. The Beasts got 18 points in the game.
You know, they've been so effective when they've been able to get the ball inside.
Some real shortcomings from this defense. I mean, they've given up 5 straight looks in the paint. I like the fact that he led his teammate right to the ideal spot. You don't always throw it to your teammate. You throw it to where he needs to be.
So this is what he does. Shooting it well. He's scoring a lot of their points, getting them in front.
Parker outside. Outside Leonard. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. First trip to the line for him here.
2 shots.
He misses the free throw. A different look for the Clippers. And the second free throw, good. Here is Nance. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. Kicks it to Thabit. Dishes to Kobe. Again, Los Angeles.
That's really set them apart today, guys. That success from the mid-range.
Well, these are two teams that clearly you've seen the difference in offensive philosophies here.
San Antonio calls timeout. Find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Well, guys, I was able to listen in on what Eric Spoelstra was going over with his team in that last huddle. The most important points they can get, he said, are points in transition. He told them to push it, create opportunities on the fast break. He also asked for a very strong effort on the offensive glass. He wants to see them cashing in on a lot of second-chance opportunities. There's still plenty of basketball left to play, and as we watch how these adjustments play out, Kev, it'll be interesting.
Great. Thanks for the report, Doris. Got a piece of it. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Clippers will retain possession.
Looking now at some numbers for Bryant. What a year he had last season. He was around 21 points a game, 3 assists, and 3 rebounds. And the numbers are pretty outstanding. I mean, we've come to expect it from him.
Well, he always impresses, Steve, with the work ethic, stamina, consistency. It's what the best players strive for and produce.
And it's good.
Incredible. Only took them a few seconds to answer the 3-ball with one of their own.
Let's keep this thing going, guys. I love seeing a three-point battle like this.
Out of bounds, the Clippers take possession. And now, courtesy of the 2K leaderboard, here are the teams that led the NBA in block shots last year. The Clippers third.
Yeah, so much of their defense revolved around their ability to block shots in the low post. That's why their numbers were so good last season.
Nance against Parker. Nance dishes to Young. And the pass to Nance. The tray. Tim Duncan grabs the miss.
He certainly didn't take advantage of the poor defense, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
No, that's for sure, because this guy's too good of a shooter to miss that look consistently.
Really good awareness right there on the assist.
Nance outside. With the fadeaway. And he can't bank that one in. Spurs trail by 15. Lopez outside. He dishes it to Leonard. It's hauled in by the Clippers.
Boy, he blew the easy 2 by profile. Trying to look good. That's a bad decision and poor execution.
Spurs have gone an even 50% from the floor here in the third quarter. 4 of 8. There's the dish to Lopez. Parker outside. Shot clock at 6. And he gets it to go. Parker's got 4 points in the quarter.
This is exactly what they need to do right now. Attack the basket, and hey, if you get fouled, I mean, you get the opportunity to shoot free throws.
And the Clippers call time here.
Well, he looks like he wants to toy around with some of their sets and matchups here.
You know, I don't think you can afford to go through a whole game doing the same thing over and over, and you have to be able to adjust on the fly, just like he's doing here.
Both teams deciding to change it up. Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
Well, guys, I was able to listen in on what Eric Spoelstra was going over with his team in that last huddle. The most important points they can get, he said, are points in transition. He told them to push it, create opportunities on the fast break. Also, he was just as passionate when he told them that they needed to put everything they have into their offensive rebounding. Perhaps the rest of the second half will look different after those adjustments, Kevin.
Great. Thanks for the report, Doris. And he overshot that one, missing.
Really good defense, but you got to set better screens than that offensively.
Here's Lou. The three-pointer off the mark.
I like the defense, guys, really getting a hand up and challenging shots.
Yeah, Steve, lurking on that shot, and that was a tough one.
Now Green. Duncan, the pass to Lopez. Spurs passing it around. Green kicks to Mills. From the line. Here's Lopez. Shot denied. Here's Lou, covered by Mills. And count it, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
The defense pretty much helpless there, stopping that layup. I think too much of a mismatch in terms of height.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Clippers.
Well, the great passing we saw in the first half has carried right over into the second.
Another thing they've done tonight is work the ball into the paint for plenty of those close-range points. You got to have those.
Spurs trail by 18. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones, a long time without a basket.
They got to find something, you're right. Lopez a screen. Mills dishes to Green. He's looking for Lopez and finds him. Clock at 4. Ball's knocked loose, and that's out of bounds. San Antonio will retain possession.
1 second on the shot clock.
From deep three-point range, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Boris Diaz checked in for Robin Lopez. Clippers leading by 18. Singleton with it. Pass to Kim. And he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
Tell you what, he's not an easy guy to stop when he's got his sight on the rim.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
And I love how he goes with that one-hand tomahawk slam. Beautiful.
Screen by Duncan. Outside, Bellinelli. That one goes. Count it. Bellinelli's got himself on the board with 3 there.
What a terrific job to hit the release perfect that time. I thought it might get blocked or deflected, but nice stroke.
Even with giving up a lot of size in that matchup, still able to get off a nice long-range shot there.
Spurs trail by 17. Up top, Mills. Diaw, the screen. Duncan, the pass to Diaw. 5 to shoot. A baseline J. Blocked. And he recovers it. Here's Lou. Bellinelli is covering. And down it goes. Dunk through off a wonderful assist.
First that one home, now that was nice, real nice.
The agility on display.
Yeah, you love that body control.
Oh, that one had it all, guys. Power and grace. Just beautiful.
Time called here. The Spurs decide. Talk it over. You look at the beast, he's really been playing well.
He's been attacking the rim with reckless abandon. They're searching for answers. Some way they got to figure out how to contain it.
Green kicks to Duncan. Back to Green. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Yeah, the referee's all over that one.
No doubt about it. Clearly a foul. Nothing to argue about there.
The Spurs shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. Free throw drops for Green. Both free throws good from Green. Clippers leading by 17. There's a good screen. Now here's Brewer, covered by Mills. Kobe attacking, pass to Brewer. Shot clock at 6. Poked loose. Here's Mills, covered by Brewer. Shot's good by Mills.
How about that? Gets it off right in the face of the big fella. Quick release.
And operating on the perimeter like that negates some of the height disadvantage, too.
Passes it to Chambers. He kicks to Brewer. Fades and shoots. And the shot is good. Dropping in off the front of the rim. And now 24 points for Kobe Bryant. Spurs trail by 17. Duncan with a screen on Kobe. Mills dishes to Green. Here's Chambers. He has 5. Diaw with the steal. Green passes to Mills. Out to the wing. Baseline J on the way. Duncan misses. Clippers leading by 17. The feed to Kobe. Nice pass. Led into the rack perfectly for the layup. Bryant's got 26.
Some defensive breakdowns are starting to show up now. Their last 4 buckets allowed have come from very close range.
Giving up these easy chances is going to do wonders for their confidence.
Green kicks to Duncan. He feeds it to Bellinelli. Just 5 to shoot. Shot is blocked. Now here's Brewer. He's got 9. There's a screen. Off the screen, a rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Boy, a pick was set at the perfect angle on the floor, and he used it nicely.
Well, that's a play we may see from them a few more times.
Why not? I mean, when it works, you go back to it. Make them stop you.
Chambers against Green. Wants to get it to Duncan, and does. And he banks in the layup. Duncan's got 4 points this quarter.
And his stroke has been dead on. Inside, outside, wherever. The shot's just falling for him.
Here's Kobe. Another one falls for the Clippers.
They are owning the lane right now. Every one of their last 10 points has come either at or near the rim.
Great looks in tight because they're finding lanes to the hoop whenever they want them. Well, don't get too used to that, fellas. I mean, that kind of dunk is not usually part of what he does.
Well, unless the D plays as soft on him as they did right there.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, with defense like that, anything is possible.
And Mills kicks to Green. Diaw dishes to Green. Diaw down low. Defended by Chambers. Diaw the pass to Green. It's taken away by Brewer. Outside, Kobe feeds to Brewer. Kicks it to Young. Dishes it to Brewer. And the official signaled the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. Here's Mills. No luck. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Clippers leading by 19. On the court right now for the Spurs. Leonard and Duncan are the pair at forward. Parker out there with Kent Bazemore. And it's Lopez in at the center.
Just seems like they're finding an open lane to the hoop every time down. That's 5 buckets in a row for them in the paint.
Yeah, on the flip side, Steve, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior.
Here's Bazemore. Back to Duncan. Shot clock at 6. Duncan right side. And it's blocked. There's the pass to Parker. Here's Lou, covered by Parker. Here's Singleton. No good from outside.
Kevin, I didn't like that defensive effort at all, but they're lucky he missed it.
Yeah, they were very lucky defensively because there was some miscommunication there. They left him wide open.
And Bazemore kicks to Lopez. The dish to Duncan. Cannot hit. Clippers leading by 21. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Spurs will take it.
A temporary lapse of focus from him on that turnover. It's embarrassing, but on occasion it does happen.
Mono. Ginobili, he's checked in for San Antonio. Spurs shooting at 44%, pretty reasonable. Parker kicks to Leonard. Duncan right side. He trains the turnaround jump shot.
Yes, sir.
Duncan's got 21.
They've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
And it's not just their passing, but their cutting, their movement together as a unit that's led to that.
And again, it's the Clippers missing. Spurs trail by 19. Outside Leonard. Pass to Parker. Parker left side. Ginobili kicks to Parker. Launches it. That falls. Nice feed that time for Manu Ginobili. Ginobili's got 5 assists tonight.
He can be dangerous from outside. Sure, he didn't get one to go in the first, but we know he can get on a roll and knock him down. You know, even though he missed that 3-point shot, I think the defense has to do a better job of challenging the shot.
Yeah, because you know if you continue to give up open looks like that, you're in big trouble.
Back to Duncan. Shot is no good. And the Clippers will go the other way with it. They'll be playing host to Toronto for the next one. And that will be the middle game of this 3-game homestand.
Well, and you know the fans out in Toronto hoping for a win in that game.
Well, this is how you completely rattle an opponent's rhythm.
Yeah, you know, such terrific on-the-ball defense to trigger the transition opportunity.
And it wasn't just the tough D, it was the exclamation point they put on the fast break with the slam.
For the Clippers, and let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Eric Spoelstra was saying to his team. He told the players, let's put our foot on them and keep them down. We've got them exactly where we want them. I want to see you guys slow the pace, use the clock, and stay away from any silly fouls.
Nance dishes to Kobe. Back to Nance. Young passes to Covington. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
That's his first personal foul. At the line for your Clippers, Robert Covington. 2 shots.
Free throw drops for Covington.
Well, they've been shooting their free throws with confidence and knocking them down. That's giving them an edge, no question about it.
And both free throws good for Covington.
He's a dead eye at the line, fellas. Just call him automatic. He doesn't miss many of those.
Parker kicks to Ginobili. Got a piece of it. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Kobe passes to Nance. Back to Kobe. And Young kicks to Covington. And again, no good by the Clippers. Spurs trail by 14. And here is Lopez. Parker outside. Nance outside. He dishes it to Thabit. Pass to Covington. He kicks it to Young. Bryant with a screen for Young. Just 5 to shoot. Nance drills it from outside. And the Clippers lead by 17.
Despite his ineffectiveness, the team has found other scoring options, which you have to have when one of your main guys is struggling.
Here's Duncan. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Parker. Parker's got his 9th assist in the game now. Clippers have gone just 33% from the field in the fourth quarter so far. They are 2 of 6. On the wing, Bryant. He's covered by Ginobili. Here's Covington. Off target from 3-point range. Spurs trail by 15. Leonard attacking. Ginobili dishes to Lopez. Ginobili the pass to Lopez. Parker kicks to Duncan. Can't get it to go. Good defensive work there by Young. Here's Nance. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Nance has got 5 points now this quarter.
And he just used his height that time down low. That's going to be pretty hard to defend against.
Parker against Bryant. Parker dishes to Leonard. Duncan outside. To the inside. Here's Parker. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
Well, we've seen that more than a few times. An easy bucket in the lane.
Yeah, the interior defense simply has been lifeless. What a game for Tony Parker. He's got 16 points and 9 assists.
He's just been making one play after another, from one baseline to the other, covering the whole court.
Full throttle up and down the court. He has not let up one bit.
And Tony Parker no good on that one.
Getting to the stripe is something they've been doing a lot of in the second half, guys.
And when you're behind, I think that's a great strategy. Not only do you get easy points, but the clock stops as well.
Pass to Parker. Here's Lou. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. And the rebound goes to Lopez. Lopez has got 8 rebounds in this game. Parker passes to Leonard. Duncan outside. Back to Leonard. 13 feet away. It's hauled in by the Clippers. The Beasts got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. They set the pick. Singleton in the corner. And it's off from three-point range. Leonard kicks to Duncan. Parker outside. Ginobili outside. And that one hits back iron. Clippers leading by 15. Puts up the baby hook. Singleton misses.
He was right there, but the defensive pressure forced that miss.
Well contested. That really made it a tough shot.
Nobody near Leonard. Here's Lopez. So he gets the whistle. Contact. On the way up, and 2 shots coming up.
That's his first personal foul. Shooting for San Antonio, Robin Lopez. 2 shots.
That's good from Lopez. Both free throws good from Lopez.
Well done again. He doesn't have the same problems at the line that plague some of the NBA's other big men.
They set the pick. The pass to Lou. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
Been a poor shooting performance for him today, but luckily for them, a lot of his teammates have come through.
Parker outside. Oh, that's blocked. And they're able to recover. Packed and still. Knocked it down. Nice composure.
That's his first personal foul.
Well, Robin Lopez in this one, he's got 10 rebounds, and he's picked up 1 dime.
That's good from Lopez. Clippers leading by 10. To the middle. Ginobili with the steal. Parker up top. And there's the feed to Duncan. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits. Guys, we've seen a lot of turnovers in this one.
Yeah, it's been really sloppy out there.
I understand that they're trying to be aggressive, but still, I mean, you can play fast but still play efficiently, but they're not doing that right now.
And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Shooting for Los Angeles, Duncan. At the line for 2.
That one is off. Los Angeles making a switch here. And he ends up missing both free throws.
Kevin, it's disheartening to see them keep missing opportunities to extend the lead at the line. I mean, when you have a chance to put a team away from the line, you want to take advantage of that. You don't want to give them a chance to come back on it.
Very little success. For him behind the arc today. Just one three-pointer in the first half and still none in the second.
And the Clippers call time here.
Yeah, he is none too pleased with the play of his club out there. And looks like they need a little time to get things sorted out here.
I don't know of any coaches that would be too happy if they just saw their team give up a run like this one.
Now Brewer. Pass to Chambers, to the middle. It's tipped. Leonard with the steal. And Parker with a clear path to the hoop. And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits. Parker's got 7 points for the quarter.
And once he took off, it looked like the defense just had no interest in getting in his way.
That's one where you just give up the 2 points and move on.
Kobe dishes to Brewer. Kobe with a screen on Parker. Shot clock at 6. And the basket by Brewer.
Part of this interior collapse we've seen defensively is the reason they've struggled, and they're trailing by so much.
San Antonio calls timeout. Kobe Bryant really making a difference here.
He's definitely rolling offensively. You might not be able to stop him, but you've got to find a way to contain him.
I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Guys, thank you. I got a chance to hear what Greg Popovich was saying to his team. He told his guys that their offense needed to run through Tim Duncan. When Coach addressed the guys in the huddle, his message was clear. Quote, he's who we want getting the bulk of the touches. He is who we want making our decisions. With the minutes ticking down and the deficit still a big one, those adjustments have to be a chance worth taking, Kevin.
Always great to hear from you, Doris. Nichols passes to Thabit. He feeds it to Brewer. Pass to Chambers. No one near him. And the rebound goes to Lopez. Lopez has got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. Now here's Duncan. Defense right on him. Rebound by the Clippers. The Beach got his 4th rebound in this one. Bryant with a screen for Brewer. Feeds it to Thabit. Over to the wing. Kobe kicks to Thabit. And that one is hammered home.
You know, who says the big guy doesn't like to attack the basket? I mean, could have fooled me on that one.
Yeah, nice change of pace for him to power one home.
Yeah, it's not usually his role, but he takes advantage of the situation there.
San Antonio calls timeout. They trail by 10. 1:15 left in the 4th quarter. For the Clippers, Young comes in for Hasheem Thabit, and it's Singleton in for Bryant.
I thought he'd make that one. That's his range, and the defense nowhere to be seen. So it looks like just playing the last bit of this game out in what should be a nice win here for the Clippers.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
They knocked down their shots. I mean, a little luck didn't hurt either. A lot of their 50-50 shots went in the basket.
And now, for the year, this is going to take him to 7 wins.
And so by winning the first of 3 in this season series, it should give them plenty of momentum and confidence for the next time they'll have to lace their sneakers up against the Spurs.
Fantastic show put on. What an amazing game all around it was for the Beast. You have to love the way that he was closing out defensive trips. He would always body up and really be physical. That's why he ended up with so many boards.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Screen by Young. On the wing, Brewer. Kicks to Singleton. Tipped away. And the Spurs pushing it up now. Ginobili leading the charge. Leaps for it. So the Clippers winning this one.